Hello, welcome back. I got my timer now. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the seventh astral era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Azoria together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debates. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operations according to the Scions. This is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the Ascendant. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining over resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are untimely identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning grand company, just yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Do we have to? Does Edgar have to? I don't want to. But do we have to? Apparently Edgar says yes. Thank you. Just reassuring that indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Lamosa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. I forgot I need to press twice. Dun, dun, dun. I've only begun and I'm already tired of this quest. Oh yeah, I'm going to the bridge and speak with Admiral Levelin. While the Admiral and I are finalizing personality boundaries and signing parchment, I would have you begin the recruit process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will make many who may otherwise remain ignorant of this opportunity. As for potential members, this is of no matter should they are to be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it, and you are the range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket center, and that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. This ghost is immediately there. I'm done. I have officially done nothing. Therefore, I feel like I've accomplished enough. That is a wall. And that is somebody to challenge in cards. Oh, I gotta go first. This corner now. Nope, that's dumb. Let's do that. Oh, I actually got a card. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't expecting to get anything. I also was expecting that to take a lot longer. I'm in wrong direction. I didn't want to talk to you. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Dryland? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Levelin's door. Producer to United Orleans Grand Company. Well, I do admire the scope of your ambition. My responses are here at Levelin for Millie's. Keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I may be willing to accept some special commissions. No, I am not going to do that quest. There are many quests I am not going to do. Ain't Edgar. Let's do not forget a venture brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Tarleton's bedchamber. You remember old Royal, don't ye? Formerly of the Captain's Company of Heroes, 3 whistles at Bronze Lake. It ain't often I drag me arse off to Limsa for a drink. But I'm right glad I did. How far are you these days? Oh, you're looking to put together a new crew top tier work? Ah, sounds like a right lark, it does. Alrighty, lad. Come to me, and the heroes might have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. He can do just trying his best over there. He's just trying to fly away. I forgot I still had the map up. One day he'll fly away. One day. An organization with the freedom to operate within territorial impunity. I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. I strive for news in the organization. Yes, I heard about the formation of his trial company. Was in the offing. Just with regret, however, that I must decline your office as commander of the Yellow Jackets. The protection of this Melissa must needs receive my full attention. I don't even know why you were an option. I already got a job here. Axes one side, pistols in the other. Where's this way even lead? Is there like a firing range down here or something? Nope. Oh no, there are guns down here. I wonder if the Marauders have like a... if they have guns that they use as a secondary. Or if the dual shotguns are the like little sawed-off shotguns are just something that NPCs only have. Okay, your recruiting went well, I trust. I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folks of La Mesa Lamosa. A member of the legendary company of heroes inclined his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task and wrote consent signed to sign all the documents required her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the elder Caesar proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gordania at your own pace. I shall wait your arrival at the Phoenix altar. I mean, I could just buy a ticket to go there right here, right now. Okay, so it's in Old Gridania. But where in Old Gridania? It is the biggest question. My audience with the Elder says due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates have run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship tickets counter as before. Ah, two and old and two. Oh, where are they all and old? Old, yep, they're all here and old. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of people right over here around the corner. Oh, a lot less people here than there usually is. Last time I was here, this was absolutely packed. Oh. So I gotta go through the gate to talk to this guy. A gold can you truly behave? By what figure fortune must the first face? What's the first face I see upon my release be yours? Eh? What about that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentis. The man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Bruscaron's. Yeah, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if jail had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. Less say of my past, the better. I suppose what of you adventure, what business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? What is your policy on reformed convicts? As a matter of the stance, the ward whalers have not more to do with me. This is maybe just a second chance I was looking for. But I'm still say, I shall leave it at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you, I am a changed man. Yes, and now I must quickly away from this place. I don't care if I'm going in the wrong direction. There we go, now we get to the nice music. But I guess while we're here... we got 7. Okay, what do we want? Get. I guess while we're here, we'll get. I just skipped over it. Get that. I don't even know what this is for. I've never bought it, never used it. It's just weird to me. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest. Yeah, your tormented back gives on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Edgar, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copper Bell mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then. But look how far you've come, Mother Manel. Money tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order. Though your cause is undeveloped, just my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. That is the very thing I must spend my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Esdras safely home. Each way is up. Oh, we're going to ask the old man. Yep. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evil small lady you have brought upon this land. Another very odd choice to ask. Let's ask the senior citizen if he would join us in our crusade against evil. Especially one who has sat there for I don't know how many months. And this first time he's gotten up since then. He's not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. And this company of yours sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse the invitation until some time as your organization is more organized. I don't really care. It's not my organization. It's the Low Elf Boys. It's the Elf Boys organization, and Edgar's just here to help. Don't know why Edgar's even trying to help. News, Edgar, for my part, the elder seats here was most amenable to our requirements. A former ward whaler and a seasoned adventurer, company will not lack for variety. That much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Uldar, lest the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Yes, let's go back to the place where we'll most likely get stabbed. And not by the refugees, I'm talking about the merchants. Imagine how much a piece of the Warrior of Light would sell. The strip, I think, is where we need to go. I always forget which one's the one that has the Royal Promenade on it. I know where I can go in Lisa Lamosa. I still haven't figured out where to go in Ulda or Gordania. Ulda, the gilded city which one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some fortune is with us, and that the final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Much just ascending to the lower levels before beginning your recruitment efforts. I do not think the Sultana would take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Edgar. Oh, time to go down. I always think Bitter Snow's name is Yellow Snow for some reason. Oh, what a happy coincidence. You remember me, perchance? I am also of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on loved ones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred was it? Shouldn't you say merchant instead of priest? He wasn't a priest. He was a merchant who was pretending to be a priest. Just new companions you seek, then your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is at the Church of the Children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Lady, I think you're the only one who's wished us well. Then again, I don't remember much. All I remember is I've been talking to people and not really liking what we do. Are we going to ask Yellow Moon? Yep. So you wish to recruit me in some new fashion manner of resisting your lady? I'm afraid, as you're wasting your time, this lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Well, you think she would recognize somebody that she had a quest helping her try to get figure out who kept stealing her stuff. I've been surprised at the rumors drifted down the Pearl Lane. I know this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'll go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street says the organization is funded by corrupt coin by syndicate money. If you think you're a recruit for just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. No, we're just recruiting people because a small child told us to. A company looks to cure the ills of the realm entirely, Mr. Friend. I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrum of a neighboring nation. Oh, time to move to the Coliseum. You're the man who came to Little Amigo looking for that Miss Devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't. I'd probably be dead. And a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. On the road, that disaster really got me to think about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realize how easily I'd been manipulated, and I vowed to make myself a more worldly man. So here I am, a new company of champions, and you say it would take more of me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Amigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Oh, I fared you, Edgar. What hidden gems did the streets of Uldar offer to your unrelenting gaze? None. A single Amigan youth. Well, you certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Azorian's salvation must seem kin to grasping at clouds. There are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires those people was born in no small part with the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Edgar. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin, as you have no doubt surmised the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessing. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's suitable coffers would not sustain a virtue of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for our united Eorzea. They just crash into each other immediately. And this is how the Warrior of Light and his elf child died.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience. Since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
you must consider that this new organization might prove to be more of a, trying to think of the correct word. But anyway, make the, of the city-states more pushed away than put together. Because this would be, it's effectively a seventh power source within Azor, because we have the Garleans, we have Ishgard, we have the Scions, the 3 city-states, and I don't know if the adventurer guilds count, but I will throw them in there, so it would be 8.
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
We have, out of everybody that we recruited, we only have 2. 2 fine soldiers out of the 4 that we recruited, so half currently are filled with the finest. And one of them not even was part of... Yeah, actually 2 of them weren't even part of any of the grand companies. One of them was this adventurer, and the other one was part of the company of heroes. So...
Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them.
But it wasn't the Scions who called for the reinforcements, it was Elfino, who indeed is a Scion, but he wanted to make a trial company. We already got enough hands in the Scions to take care of what we need to take care of.
As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Edgar don't give a shit.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
Well, I know some great assassins. Edgar doesn't, but I do.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Meanwhile, Telegi's on a balcony with a sniper rifle. Oh, Alphino just left me here. Alphino just left Edgar and me here. Didn't even bother to take us with him. It's a good thing I have a return spell to get back here, motherfucker. All we gotta do is together and all that. Bitch left me and Edgar behind. Good thing Edgar got a return spell, and if not, at least he has some coin to get the fare back. But still, oh, I mean, we're probably getting paid for this, so maybe that'll cover the cost of us going gallivanting across the realm. This is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. Me neither. Edgar's coffers are not infinite, but I cannot pause to rest. The signification of our efforts is at hand. I must see to the preparations of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your service, Edgar. I am certain the Ascendant will be relieved to see you free from our other duties. Ah, that should cover it and more. But yeah, that's gonna be that for this episode. I'll see you all in the next, where hopefully we don't gotta go across the realm a bit more. Until then.